What's up in the gallery? It's your favorite clown, the clown Sasquatch, back again with another black book. So I think I'm gonna do this black book a little different this time because, as you can see by these many black books we already dropped, plus the couch conversations, you should check it out. But first things first, welcome back if you're a returning guest. If you're new to the squad, if you're new to the peanut gallery, hit that subscribe button, like, and tickle this notification. Yeah, but anyway, as I said, I'm gonna do this black book a little different this time. Yeah, I guess we should get into it. So, if you know me, you know, there's not a lot of things that really, chafe me in very English terms, or there's not much that really gets me really pissed off. And that really actually scares me at the same time. But if you're a resident of South Africa, or if you have been in a South African taxi, you already know where I'm going with this. You can't sit at the front. No ways. Unless if you have a calculator, then you're okay. But as you can guess, this is a story about taxi math. Yes, we have done it. We have come to this point where the clown Sasquatch has been caught slipping in 4K in front of many people. And that was actually my first encounter, my first confrontational thing with an old lady because she thought I gave her the wrong change. A little background story, right? So this is, I don't know, a few years ago when I was still living with my mom. And in order for me to get around and everything, I had to use taxis. So, usual things. Get off the taxi, because I had to climb, I think, three to four taxis to go from point A to point B. Bear in mind, I couldn't drive, because I was 16? Well, American kids, you probably look at me and be like, but you can drive. This is not America. This is South Africa. 18 years, you need to be legally, that's how old you should be in order to drive. But anyway, I am digressing to the story. So, I was on taxi number 1. I slept through that taxi. I know that's also a red flag. You can't sleep in taxis because somebody might rob you while you're sleeping. But hey, who's gonna rob a kid? A lot of people, but But yeah, so it was from taxi number 1, taxi 2, then taxi 3. As I'm legit, the taxi was so full that there was no choice besides sitting at the front. Guys, if you ever face the problem of choosing between death and the front of the taxi, rather choose death, because these taxi drivers don't fool around when it comes to their money. But yeah, so me, I'm just there. I'm like, I can handle this. I'm a math student. I get straight A's. The usual things like what's taxi math to this, algebra, calculating mind. But no. Alright, so as we're going around, as I said at the front, the taxi it was full, so we're going. Now it's time for the money to come through. Money's coming through. Brain is because I already knew the price to go from point A to another point, which was 18 rand, right? So it was 18 rand, closely to $1 in in American standards, but yeah, like that. So 18 rand, calculate if there's 3 people, it's this much minus 100 rand, mental math type things. I guess that was the first time I actually used maths in my life. But anyway, it's money math. But anyway, so as then this one lady, I gave her the correct change. I gave her the thing, the thing, yes, the correct change. I still remember it. I won't tell you the amount because you guys are going to start calculating. Maybe I might be wrong till this day, but But yeah, I gave her the correct change. This lady has the audacity to go, hey, my change. I'm like, lady, I gave you the correct change. She's like, no, you didn't give me the correct change. I'm like, yo, what? I even had to tell her, yo, multiply this by this and minus this. What do you get? She's like, no, but that's still my change. I'm looking at the taxi driver. The taxi driver's looking at me like, I don't know, son. I just want my full money. Whatever you do with niggas change, that's all on you. And I'm like, what? No, but and I'm bickering with this lady. I was so close to telling her, hey, I'm a math student. You can tell me nothing. You know, I'm gangster like that. But no, I was still timid and my balls haven't dropped. So I was like, yeah, I'm sorry, but yeah. So yeah, she was like legit like 3 rows from the front. So she was 2 rows from the front. And she was legit about to get up. And I'm like, lady. In my head, I'm like, lady, are you gonna fight me in this taxi while this nigga is driving? This is already a death contraption, first of all. And I need to go home. My mama needs to know that I'm safe. But, it is what it is. I actually ended up giving her the change because the rest of the taxi were yelling. And I'm like, I am not ready. I just need to go home. I'm tired. I'm 4 taxis in this point. It's already taking a toll for me. So yeah, that actually happened, and at least, but fuck you actually for actually giving you more change than usual, cause I actually had to take out change from my side. So yeah. But anyway, moral of the stories. No, do not sit at the front unless you have a calculator. Cause, listen, you don't want to be in such a predicament that you feel like my life is at risk. My life is already at risk by trusting a total stranger in a fucking taxi who can't drive for yeah. Actually, that wasn't even my first time in encounterment with taxi math in my life. But that will be another story for another time. That has been your favorite clown, the clown Sasquatch, signing out. Oh, don't forget, we have more guests coming through for couch conversations. More black books are on the way. Make sure you tickle that notification bell. Make sure you subscribe and join the peanut gallery. Road to 200. Get us to that point, and deuce.